What's the deal, ladies and gentlemen? I'm back. I want to say this is a weekly podcast. Something new. I always got something new. No fucking like, what's that motherfucking name? Howard Stern, or got 1,000 fucking shows on my goddamn channel. But I do these every now and then. I like to reach out to different people within the community, within the YouTube community, and just the gaming community, period, and get their opinions on the hot topics of what's going on right now within the gaming industry. I believe it was yesterday or day before yesterday, some more rumors came out regarding the Xbox Scorpio and the Xbox One Slim or Xbox One Mini. They're saying that the Xbox One Mini is indeed more powerful than the vanilla Xbox One. These are the new batch of rumors that came out either yesterday, day before yesterday. And not to be outdone, Sony fans said that Sony's working on a new console, not the Neo, the PlayStation 4 Nuvus, that is indeed 9 teraflops. So here we go with this shit here. My man, Porter Rock, I ain't spoke to you in a while. Talking to you, man. What's going on? First of all, how you been? You had the gout or some shit, right? Your feet swollen up.
I'm building a. That's your boy, I think, Crack Gamer. He had the gout or something.
The gout.
Yeah, I was just building a shed, enjoying the weekend, barbecuing. You know what I'm saying? Paying respect to those, who did for our country. So it was a good weekend.
All right.
My wife, cracking the whips, making me slave over building that shed and shit. But yeah, everything's good, man. How's everybody doing?
Everything's well on the home front. So the Scorpio Slim, give me your take. What's going on? Talk to me, my man.
All right, first, I think Scorpio's a good thing. I think even the Slim is a good thing. It's a good thing. I think it's a good sign seeing Microsoft getting serious back to the Xbox brand. The only thing I have questions is Scorpio supposed to be an upgraded Xbox One, providing power, or are they trying to start a new generation? That hasn't been clarified yet. Because Microsoft hasn't confirmed or denied or said anything. But I'm just wondering, with that vast amount of power, are they trying to push, pretty much the next gen of gaming for consoles next year? And considering how long they're waiting to release this thing, that's like 17 months away. That's a lot of time, to wait on a new console. So it's pretty much, is next year going to be the new launch of next generation? Pretty much the Beastfire or whatever. That's pretty much the question.
Well, you have it. I think it would probably be safe to say that the Xbox Scorpio will start. Well, not even with that, but the Nintendo NX. Mm-hmm. That's starting the next generation. That would be Nintendo's 9th generation offering.
Yeah, but on Nintendo, they start a new gen, but it's pretty much the same power as it's kind of like the Wii U.
Well, for two consoles.
But it was pretty much a PS3 360.
I'm saying for two consoles, for two consoles they did that.
Yeah, so for all they could just release something as similar to Xbox One, or maybe slightly more powerful PS4, but pretty much still within those 3 console gen. You know what I'm saying? Nothing significant like 4 teraflops, or whatever. They might come out with something that's 2 teraflops, which is slightly more powerful than a PS4, but nothing that dramatic. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I'm not really relying on Nintendo to usher in the next gen. And Nintendo fans, for the weirdos, they might be like, "Oh, it's the most powerful console ever." But I'm not fucking with Nintendo fans on this one. Nintendo ain't starting shit. At least not in my opinion.
All right, my man, my brother from the UK. You there?
Yo.
Yeah, shout yourself out first of all. My guy gun second. Always fuck you, bro.
What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Madonna Saigon. You know what I'm saying? LeBron has gone to the dark side. You know what I'm saying? I'm not fucking with Sony no more. You know what I'm saying? That I've just gone back to the truth of gaming, which is Xbox at the moment. And
you'll be back.
Wait, what's going on with you and Sony though? What's going on with you and Sony?
You'll be back.
Yo, because Sony just turned their back. Like, I'm a Ghostbusters fan, do you know what I'm saying? I keep it real, do you know, from back in the day. I'm an original Ghostbusters fan, and I just don't like the way Sony have been handling the new movie, and the way they've been actually disrespecting the fans by Like, I heard that Melissa McCarthy went on Twitter just cussing the fans, and the director of the movie has just been dissing the fans, and they had the nerve today to try and say that the box office is open. Sony, eat a dick. So, no, I'm not supporting Sony no more and stuff like that. From now on, my channel is, you know what I'm saying, Xbox.
God damn, for Ghostbusters.
Hell yeah, man.
Something strange in the neighborhood.
What? Who you gonna call? definitely not Sony. Let me show
Man,
you
Yeah, so
that.
motherfucker said,
oh shit.
Yeah.
Yo.
Sony, yo, they could eat a DICK right now, this bitch, you know what I'm saying? But I'm not gonna do no weird fanboy trolling stuff. I'm still gonna keep it 100 and factual on my channel and stuff. But boy,
all right, well,
let's
okay,
just say,
there's nothing wrong with that. Um, so anyway, so I haven't spoken to you in a while. So give me your thoughts
yeah.
on, first of all, how do you feel about the PlayStation 4 Neo? You know, what do you feel about that?
Well, PlayStation 4 Neo, to tell the truth, like, as I said before in one of my videos and stuff, I prefer when we, when we spend have a little bit more time with a console, so we can get the most out of it. And I do feel like both Sony and Microsoft are cutting the lifespans of these two consoles short. So we'll never see what the true potential of these consoles are, because we got these new ones coming. So it's a little bit of a bittersweet experience, because in a way I'm excited to see some new technology coming, but at the same time it's going to be cutting the new console short. And to tell the truth, because it's not that much powerful than a PlayStation 4, it's like, what's the point? At least with what we've heard about the Scorpio, it's a bigger upgrade, so there's more to be excited about, But
I
that's just
mean,
No,
I
me.
mean,
I think it's a big upgrade.
yeah,
Four
yeah,
teraflops to
yeah,
1.8.
that
Yeah,
is yeah, that is a
but
lot of goddamn. Must have been
but
hot
it's not
though.
going to be able. Apparently, it's not going to be able to display 4K gaming natively. Do you know what I'm saying? So that means, how long is it going to be relatively, especially if this does well, before a new PlayStation is around the corner? Do you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
And now all they'll say is, yeah, this one's natively 4K, and then they'll sucker us in with whatever new deals or new whatever name they have for it, and then, do you know what I'm saying? We're just off to spending more money.
I'm gonna be upfront. Whenever, like, now, I'm gonna take this whole 4K with a grain of salt, because this is gonna be like the second time Sony and Microsoft says, "Oh, this is 1080p, 60 frames, whatever," and then when the consoles come out, "Oh, but the bottleneck," and they make excuses.
But
I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna keep it real. I'm gonna play a wait and see from both Sony and Microsoft if these things really do 4K.
but at least
I'm
with
not gonna go
Microsoft,
against it,
yeah.
but I'm not gonna say it's guaranteed either, because they already demonstrated twice that, what I'm saying, they always say this is the target, but the consoles just don't hit the target for some reason, whether it's because they use the wrong RAM, or there's a bottleneck, or they did something wrong. So I'm
Yeah.
gonna just be like, I'm gonna just play it with a grain of salt and just be like, if it happens, it happens. If it don't, at least I'm not disappointed.
No,
You
that
know what?
definitely
I'm gonna
makes
say this.
sense.
Uh,
That definitely
uh,
does make sense. But hold on.
yeah, I'm gonna say this though. And to be honest, like I said, even if it's not, we're gonna get 4K. You don't care if it's even if it's upscale. You know what I mean? I'm fine with that. You know, at a minimum though, everything at a minimum should be 1080p, 60 frames per second, with the option to most likely upscale to 4K resolution, which I'm cool with that also.
Yeah.
But to me, like I said, it's not so much about the resolution. I want a higher graphic fidelity. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And according to what I've read for the official, documents and shit I read from Sony, on that because like I said, 4K TV televisions are very cheap now, very affordable, very accessible. You can get a 50 or 55-inch Vizio for like $600, 4K. But like I said, according to the document that I read, that you're not going to even need a 4K television to take advantage of this. You know what I mean? It's going to be a big difference. I mean, it is. I mean, we're talking about PlayStation 4 Neo was 4.1 teraflops, about at least two times as more powerful as the PlayStation 4. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
One and a half, whatever the case was. So there's a lot of power there within that said closed environment. But back to what you were saying. So you're not. I guess you're not a fan of. You said these shorter consoles cycle. But here's the thing. What's was kind of told to me by the developers. Just going. I'm gonna let you finish your statement.
Hmm.
And it's something I always say that people's going to be a broken record, but technology is forever moving forward. The
Yeah.
idea of us staying in the closed environment for like 5 to 7 years, it's not practical anymore. You just seen yourself with NVIDIA, even what AMD is doing. NVIDIA put out a Titan X, put out a GTX 1070 that's more powerful than a Titan X for $360, $65, some shit like that.
Yeah.
That's bananas, you know what I mean? And then you had AMD come out the other day with their new cards and with the Polaris technology, architecture that they're now able to, like the mainstream are able to now to have these
Yeah.
powerful cards.
199.
Yeah, at one fucking 99.
That's
You know what I
fucking
mean?
ridiculous.
You know what I mean? You know, it's like
And
that.
it's
If I mean, and that's also going to help out the VR scene with the Oculus Rift and with the HTC Vive, because you needed before at least a GTX 970 to take advantage of the Oculus Rift. But you talking about it for $200 fucking dollars. You know what I mean? But so anyway, so back like I said today, but even what Phil said too, you know, what I mean that during the console generation, you're gonna start seeing the, you know, developers would have come up with different iterations of said console that will be both forward and backwards compatible. I think what they're going to do is that they're going to, you know, scale the game for the highest, like, you know, make it for the highest common denominator, and then, well, of course, with like Windows 10 and DirectX 12, and have them scale it back. You know what I mean? So you can make one code, make one game, and it will work across all their said devices. But so about with Microsoft. So are you excited for the Scorpio? Like, this is something that you're gonna get day one, or
Well, yeah,
something you're gonna?
definitely, because it seems like, well, if it's like what we've been hearing and it's a big incremental leap, as long as it's still compatible with the Xbox One I've got now, of course, I'm definitely more inclined to jump in. And like to kind of reply to my boy's statement from before about waiting, I totally understand what he means about just wanting to have a heads up to see what they're gonna actually be offering. But in Microsoft's defense, they kind of see when they announced the Xbox, they did kind of announce it as a media device as well as a gaming console. So their whole thing wasn't for like to push power in the games and stuff like that. So you kind of can allow them and make certain discrepancies and allowances if they come up short. Especially with games like Quantum Break that was 720p but still looked really good, and Rise that was 900p and still looked really good. But with Sony on the other hand, they were touting that this is the most powerful games console. So it's a little bit hypocritical them coming with a new console so quickly. Do you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But yeah.
Well, like I said, well, again, according to some of the rumors that came out, I think was either from Polygon or Kotaku, that the developer said that the VR games, look like shit on the vanilla PlayStation 4. I remember me telling Jabari and them, like, you know, because also, like I said, not for no Wisconsin told to me that the games look like PS2 games, you know, PS3 games. And that's the reason why, like I said, I wasn't hopping on this whole VR thing, because I don't want to buy a $400 peripheral and graphically it looks like, because I don't suffer from nostalgia. I'm in America. I want fucking fast cars and beautiful women. I want, you know what I mean? At the end of the day, I want a next generation looking goddamn game. I'm going to search $400 for peripheral. But they said, you know, that the vanilla, because it just takes a lot of processing power to run VR. But the game's looking ran like shit. That's another reason why Sony is coming out with this quote unquote PlayStation 4, you know, Neo. Sony invested a lot of money into this VR thing. You know what I mean? So what do you? Like I haven't asked you. What do you think? What are your thoughts about the VR? Are you on board with this, or are you going to buy it, or?
Oof. Now, see, before Ghostbusters, I was on board with that VR.
So,
After that
damn,
trailer, I
man,
had to
hold on.
cancel my,
Hold on,
I
let me
had
get this
to
dude
cancel my
involved.
pre-order because I was on. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, listen here, Madonna second, purge your motherfucking self. Purge yourself, man.
You know what I'm saying? I had to cancel that. I had to say, sorry, I know Ricky's gonna see this, dude. I'm saying sorry, son. You know what I'm saying? But I can't do this, man. I had to just delete that from the Amazon trolley. I'll probably get one for free anyway, but still, no way am I gonna pay for that.
Oh, all right, but okay. So anyway, so Scorpion Day 1, you're in.
Yeah, Scorpion Day 1, I'm in, man.
All right, so I guess again we're looking forward to E3. My brother T Reaper, T Sweaty Balls Reaper, what up, man? You there, baby?
Yeah,
You kind of quiet. You playing pocket pinball? What you back there doing, bro?
Nothing.
Quiet, man.
Just listening. I agree with everything you guys said. I'm definitely gonna get it day one. I'm not so much concerned as resolution and graphics or power as I am the new experience is going to offer.
So what experience is this? Talk to me. Like, if it ain't about the graphics, like what Ring saying in fucking baby, if it ain't about the guns and the butter,
it's about gameplay.
I will say this to defend T Reaper. So far, every person that's tried VR, I've been hearing positive things. Even the ones who had doubted it, whether it was the Vive, Oculus, and some even saw the PlayStation VR, I have yet to hear a bad actual people that use it, I have yet to hear an actual bad
Yeah,
review
Dame
from those three.
praises it. Dame
So
said it's
I
really
don't know
nice.
what they're doing. I don't know if they're hypnotizing. I don't know if Sony's doing some
I was
illegal.
talking about the Scorpio. I wasn't
Yo,
actually talking about
Okay.
listen.
the
Oh, you're
VR.
talking about the Scorpio. I thought you were talking
Yeah,
about the VR. My bad.
I was talking about the new generation. No, I'm not gonna pick up a VR until like the technology advances so much that I'm like in the world of Tron.
God damn, you might
You
be 80
know?
years old and shit. You're
Nah,
an 80 year
nah,
old man.
I don't need that crap on my head. Plus the Oculus and the PlayStation Vive seems more technologically advanced than that PlayStation VR.
Yeah.
It's just more expensive.
They haven't even got any real good games on a VR.
Good
It's like,
point. Good point.
what do
Good
you want to
point.
play VR for? It's like the technology does look cool, but there's not like
Yeah,
that
and
one standout game that grabs
I'm
you.
not gonna put like a thing over my head just to see graphics from the 1990s. I'm not like
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
I don't wanna be stuck into a stone age of graphics when I should be seeing nice resolution.
What you just said is about the experience, bro. Make up your mind here, T. Reaper.
Yeah,
You
I
just
would.
said it's about the experience.
Yeah, but I want an experience that seems this futuristic experience, not experience that has this futuristic tech, but has the look of like a 1990s Disney movie.
I'm not gonna lie, Pornhub is gonna be lit. I'm not gonna
Yes.
lie, bro. I
Yeah,
keep
well,
it 100.
they get a VR app for Pornhub, man. I'm gonna hit that titties.
There's
I was
Get that
about to
titty out of
say,
my
there's a YouTube
face.
video
Get that
of
bitty
I,
titties out of my
I
face.
will. That shit will go right back in the Amazon trolley
Uh,
post haste.
no, there's a
Whizzing
video of a you I think it was with Vive and Pornhub or one of those porn industry. They already made a virtual porn and they were recording him while he was watching. This guy looked like he was about to fucking come on himself
damn.
watching that
Yes.
shit.
Yeah, yeah,
And
and
That dude, like, he was like freaking out. He's like, holy shit. He's like trying to push the titties away and shit. I'm like, dude, it's a fucking like for real. He's like about to have an orgasm. I'm like, holy shit. What
Nah,
the
they
fuck is he
showed one
watching?
VR game.
It's just crazy.
I don't know. Was it I think it was the Oculus Rift, where they were walking out on a ledge to save a kitten, and I'm definitely afraid of heights. My God.
Oh, you were freaking
Yeah.
out.
Oh my God. So here's the thing, though. Like I was telling a lot of the Sony guys, um, the VR thing. I know. Let's talk about it for a second. The VR is going to be more than $400 because to be fully immersed in VR, you're going to need some standard headphones. You're going to need some pretty decent headphones. And those fucking damn one earbud that Sony gives you to play online with, they like Sony's some jinky motherfuckers, man.
But I would imagine people already have headphones if you're.
I mean,
at least
people
early
don't
adopters.
though.
The
A
early
lot of people
adopters.
don't, man.
I would
Don't
say the
have
early
decent.
adopters.
I'm not talking about some Kobe's. You're gonna need some at least, and again, Beats by Dre are not high in head, but it just costs a lot. But something at least like with Beats.
7.1, 5.1.
Yeah, or something at least. You're gonna need something like some Beats or whatever the fuck, some SMF
Pedal
audios,
Beats.
something. Yeah, something. You know what I mean? That's to put you fully in the whole VR world. But anyway, okay, all right. So, T Reaper, so you said you're more about the experiences. So you tell me you want a bitch with some flat ass and flat chest.
Nah, man, you just gotta give me a reason to buy it. You give me a reason to buy it, I will legitimately go
Hey,
play
a
my
flat
card.
ass
If it's
and
an
flat
Xbox
chest.
exclusive, he'll buy it.
Yeah, T Reaper said he want that bitch with
Yeah,
that
but
trapper
that's
keeper.
the other thing about me. I don't care about the exclusives. You just need me a reason to go buy
True.
it.
Yeah.
You want that bitch with that trapper keeper booty.
Yeah, I'm gonna say that. What the fuck?
Y'all motherfuckers know about that trapper keeper. That
I
bitch got
remember them
that trapper.
shits.
They don't make fucking trapper keepers,
They
yo.
don't make them shits no more.
Yeah, I'm showing my age now, ladies. I apologize.
They're walking around with tablets now.
Yeah,
Walking around with phone bag.
he want that with that iPad booty.
Yeah,
But
that's
that
the
TV
iPad booty.
All right, but check it out though, my man, from Cali.
What up?
Okay, what's your thoughts? First of all, what are you feeling about the PlayStation 4 Neo? Are you feeling that day one purchase for you? Let me know what you think about the Xbox Slim, Scorpio. Talk to me.
This Xbox Scorpio, I'm all on board for it. I feel like I'm more excited to see. I feel like this is what I feel. I feel like Microsoft is making a universal media with the Windows 10.
That's exactly what they're planning to do. Yeah.
I think so too.
Yeah, so what they're gonna do is you can either choose to play on a beef up ass rig, or you can play on your decently Scorpio console, whatever it's gonna be called.
Or PC. Yeah, I think
Like,
that's what they're doing.
They're giving the player choice of how you want to play the games. I mean, all their games are going to be on the Windows platform. not so quote unquote Xbox exclusive. Technically, it kind of is, kind of isn't, because you can play on PC. And I feel like I'm all for it. PS4 Neo, I'm all for it. I mean, you're gonna see these mid consoles coming out in between the console cycle anyway, just because that's the way tech. They got to keep up. They're trying to keep up. They started
Yes.
off behind. So I feel like eventually, the Scorpio comes out. 2 years later, there'll be another piece of hardware, and those games won't be backwards compatible on the Xbox Scorpio or Xbox
They
One.
won't, or
I
they will.
mean,
Well, here's the thing.
Xbox,
According to what was read, or even with Phil, with the whole universal UDP, they can make one game, one code, and it work across all their Windows 10 devices. So here's the thing. I said this before, that I believe that the Xbox One is going to be their low end, their entry
right.
console. Going forward, and anything after that, it is what it is. Because they're both the PS4, the x86. Okay, So I remember Crap was saying one thing that developers are not happy with these. No. Maybe some indie guys are not happy, but as long as you don't have THQ complaining, no, sorry, they go. I'm sorry. As long as you don't have Activision complaining, EA complaining, Ubisoft complaining, Take-Two, those are the big dogs. We're not talking about the motherfuckers that made Octodad. They don't fucking count. So they're not really making an extra game because there's no more developing for the PS3 and the 360. Really, that's gone. So now all you have is the vanilla PS4 Neo. Now you have is the Xbox whatever one and the Xbox Scorpio. That's it. But according to what Phil said though all day, and he said going forward you're gonna see console manufacturers come out with games that are both forwards and backwards compatible. So I think that the Xbox One is going to be the entry level console for Microsoft. They probably get that bitch down about $200. You know what I mean? Because that's when, believe it or not, that's when usually when consoles selling gangbusters, they get into their sweet spot of $200, $199. You know what I mean? So like I said, the Xbox 360 is the gift and the curse, the console that won't fucking die. You know what I mean? Like it's still fucking. So they just. I mean, it's hard to fucking close the door on something that's making money. You understand what I'm saying? So it's like, God damn it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We talk. Okay, go.
Do you guys think that basically them doing this, having the Scorpio in 2017, is basically leaving all the this short generation out to dry?
No, because they're not closing the door on it. They're still the Scorpio is in your whatever you buy for the Scorpio. It's still gonna work on the Xbox One.
Yeah, it needs to. It needs to keep that compatibility.
Yeah. That's the whole thing of universal of Windows 10 and UDP shit. They can make one game work across all the devices.
Yeah, it's funny how both Microsoft and Sony are doing almost the same plan. If what they're trying to attempt to do is pretty much erase
Nintendo.
No, not just Nintendo. Well, Nintendo did that all on their own. On the real, they did that to themselves.
Wait,
But
hold
if
on.
Sony, Microsoft, if Sony, Microsoft are trying to erase the concept of generational consoles, they're just trying to say, hey, here are the games.
Good question.
It'll work on the Neo. It'll work on the Scorpio. Backwards compatible. You pick the experience that you want, and when it's time to upgrade, then you upgrade. If you don't,
but do you think? Do you feel like we're gonna see the software be able to push this all the way?
Well, technically, isn't that what PC does now? Like, if you buy a card 5 years ago, can you not still play the games now that comes out today? Granted, it will be less as compared to the newer cards, but you can still play it.
Right.
You may be playing it at 720p, 30 frames, but you can still play it.
You're still playing.
You see what I'm saying? So PC's doing that now. There's guys, there are guys with 4 or 5 year old video cards still playing today's games.
Well, look at my man.
Not maxed out, but they're still playing it.
Prime example. Look at my man, aka Addict Dweller, aka Sensei Duckfeet. He had two 560 Ti's. You know what I mean? Beasting on the internet about that $12,000 PC, and he was still able to get his motherfucking Sensei Duckfeet on with them two old ass.
So I would imagine there's gonna be a point where the vanilla Xbox One and PS4 ain't reliable, but that could be like 15 years from now. You know what I'm saying? So technically, these consoles could last longer. Simply because that's the experience you want.
They said, what about the PS5? They said there might not be one.
Yeah, it's
so
just
So they're telling you basically we're just going to be upgrading these consoles.
That's it. It's no longer generation. It's just.
That's an interesting idea.
Yeah, it is.
And when you think about it, the vanilla consoles technically could last longer because the developers will still be making games. It's on the user to decide when they want to move on.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Which
So
is,
if you want to
that's
play,
awesome.
yeah,
That's great.
that's actually
That's
awesome
great.
because if you want to stick with your console for 9 years, then stick with it
You're
9 years. You're good.
Yeah.
Play with
If
it.
you're
Do what you
comfortable.
want.
Right.
You know
What do
what I'm saying?
what do you guys think when the Scorpio comes out or when these new consoles come out? Do you think the more media attention, the more promotion will be focused on the new ones, or will there still be promotion on both?
Well, I think the
new one.
promotion will be on the Scorpio, but it's also
Right.
available on Xbox One.
So do you
Right.
think they're going to be pushing one or the other?
No, oh yeah, it's always gonna be the high end.
It's
Yeah,
gonna
It's
be
always
high
gonna be
end.
the high end.
Now,
Now
here's
my
the
question
Always.
is anybody gonna get rid of their current console to get the
yeah, you know what? That's a good question. No, it's not even a good question because to be
and will all the
backwards
games that you
compatible.
purchased will be there,
Listen, both forward and backwards compatible. I
Right.
don't. I have right now. I have 3 Xbox Ones in my house. Got 2
Wow.
downstairs, 1 upstairs. All right, I'm a fucking fanboy. Fuck it. It is what it is, right?
Jesus.
But you know what I mean. I got.
Trying to
I
get
got
themselves up.
yeah, you know what? I have one in the bedroom. And so just because I'm gonna go play my game in the bedroom, I don't. My wife takes over the TV in the bedroom.
Nah, I feel
I got
you.
Maya has her own here over here. She stays in my fucking spot over here. But anyway, but yeah, I will see me get. I may keep one for nostalgia purposes. Like I like to save my stuff, but I'm trading that in, trade my PlayStation 4 in. I'm not going to need them. But as long as they can, play with, I can. I'm not going to need them. You know what I mean?
Right. Right.
Get store credit. And for the people that are saying is that were against this, like I said, I don't see anything wrong with options. I can see if they were saying. They're not saying this so far that you have to buy the Neo to take advantage of their games, but you don't have to buy anything.
But
And
it's
you're
there.
still able to enjoy the same games that I'm playing. Well, that's not fair. What about the people that bought the PlayStation 4 last month? So the fuck.
Well,
Everyone
right.
that plays a racer has a steering
They
wheel.
should have the receipt.
No.
Not everyone that fucking plays a fighter has a fight stick. Who the fuck? Listen, I bullshit not. My fucking neighbor has a Lamborghini. I'm not worried about what's in his driveway. You know what I mean? I'm only worried about what I can afford. You know what I mean?
You know one thing I don't like? Gamers hold the gaming industry to a standard that no one else got held to. When you buy a new car, you don't complain when the new model comes out the year after.
Nah, I'm driving, motherfucker.
Nobody complains that a new TV came out. It's only
Right.
gaming that gets held to these standards.
Right.
That's like everybody else could create new shit every year. Hell, an iPhone comes out every year. Nobody says a damn thing.
Nothing.
Yeah, good
But
point.
but Sony and Microsoft, they create one thing. 4 years later, everybody loses their mind.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's
So
just
now-
it's just crazy.
Well, that's kind of because usually the best games usually come out towards the end of a console's life cycle.
That's
if you know what I
graphic
mean.
looking game, yeah.
So, so like let's look at like with the PlayStation 4, the exclusives really have just started getting good. Do you know what I'm saying? And imagine if the Neo wasn't backwards compatible and all that stuff. It'd be like, oh shit, like the PlayStation 4 just started getting good and then kind of lifespan short. Do you know what I'm saying? The Xbox One has got a load of exclusives.
If they treat Neo and Scorpion like new generation consoles and cut the life, that will be a problem. But if
Yeah.
they're trying to break the boundaries of generation and it's just pretty much like getting a new video card. But you know what I'm saying? Then it wouldn't matter. You still get to keep playing your Xbox One, you get to keep playing your PS4, and then when you decide to finally move on, everything transitions over to the new console. And I would say what's even cool is the games you're playing when you do get the new console. Now you're playing in Neo mode, so it's like if you decide to go back to play it, you get to see the improvements now. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Well,
So
I always get.
I think that would be pretty cool.
I always get the new model, the day one it comes out. I don't care if it has, issues right off the bat. At least I have the new model. At least I can say I got it right off the
you had to
bat.
wait.
One thing I haven't heard no
what
one
you call
talk
it?
about.
But I have two Xbox Ones in my house, so that means I'm gonna have to go buy two
He was a
Scorpios.
T sweaty balls. He was a wealthy bastard. T sweaty balls.
Well, I technically have three, but my brother has one of them for college.
So let's talk about the new controller.
Good point. Yes. Now here's the thing. Now listen.
Xbox Elite. Yeah.
I gotta say this. I have to say this. Microsoft right now. I remember I was flipped out, right? Because it was told to me. I said nothing's always fucking told to me, right? In the dark alley, I met the guy at 3 o'clock in the morning in the dark alley. I had my trench coat, top hat. He handed me this vanilla envelope and said, "Look, the Xbox One, or not the Xbox, Microsoft is changing the Xbox One controller." And I thought then, what the fuck are they doing? the Xbox fucking 360 is the greatest controller ever fucking created, right?
Yeah.
And I want to say one thing about Sony, which they got right, which is ingenious to them, that for every console they kept more or less the same controller, so people, which worked out for them. That's why they had the same fan base. You had to learn a new controller. And Nintendo, every goddamn console is a new fucking, you know what I mean? I don't know what the fuck is up with Nintendo. You know, that Wii U Pro controller, that, you know, I'm sorry, what's it called, the Wii U Pro controller?
Yeah.
To me, that should be their standard controller going forward. All that weird other shit, like, what the fuck, Nintendo? But anyway, it was said that they were going to change their fucking the controller. Now, and at first the RB buttons, to me, the shoulder buttons, they felt a little different, you know what I mean? But I liked the feedback, the impulse trigger. To me, I thought that was awesome. But now, right now, I can't go back and touch a 360 controller. I like the fucking controller.
It feels so weird.
Me too.
Yeah. Now they're saying that the Slim, the Xbox Mini, we're going to see a new controller. Like, goddamn, the Microsoft spent $100 million developing this motherfucker. Yeah, it was like $100 million Microsoft testing this goddamn controller out.
No, I'm talking about they're gonna change it again. I don't see the point.
I don't know, unless they're going to add a capture button or something.
Or maybe like a slight change. Then yeah.
Yeah, they're probably gonna add a mouse pad.
Now, how do you next gen? How do you feel about the finish for the Elite? Is it a little bit more grippy?
Okay, all right. So you don't have an Elite controller?
No, I don't.
You welfare bastard. Listen here, let me tell you this right now. Listen. Do you hear me in the back? Do you hear me in the back? Give me the keys, you cocks. Listen, hear me out, right? The Elite controller is better than fucking sex. I bullshit you not, though. Listen, I'm keeping it full.
No, the Xbox One controller now is very slippery.
Listen, hear me out. Like, I like the Xbox One controller, but I can never play back on a regular Xbox One controller because I'm used to the weight of the Elite controller. You know what I mean? It feels like an actual pistol in your fucking hand. Like you know what I mean? It feels. I mean, the shape and everything's the same, but it's the weight. You understand what I'm saying? I remember when the PS3 first launched and then they had Rumble and those fucking fucking like it felt like fucking paperweights. Like they was like, what the fuck is this?
It felt like origami.
Yeah, it felt like those consoles they sell in fucking Family Dollar, that XPO, you know, the light ass controller and fake ass, that fake Sega Genesis console.
59 games in one.
Yeah, it felt like one of those fucking controllers right there. But I can't go back to playing on a regular. I mean, I could if I had something over exaggerating. But my preference right now is to always play with my Elite controller because I love the weight, the feel of it. You know what I mean? Now, what they're saying they're going to be a new, you know, controller or whatever. Only thing, because nothing wrong with this controller, but you know, Microsoft, with Force Fighters, the reason why people choose the PlayStation 4 controller or Sony because of the D-pad. You know, there's actual space there between, you know, the actual cross. Unless they do that with the D-pad, you know what I mean? I can say fine, but other than that, there's nothing wrong with it. Unless they're going to maybe add a share button, something like Sony got, or I don't know. I don't know.
It's gonna add.
Maybe they're gonna try to get a default Elite controller. Maybe.
No,
I mean that motherfucker is default. I mean, here's like I said. Yeah, go.
They're making too much money for that.
I love the Elite controller. In fact, I had one. I had my first one. I got it on the night it came out with Halo 5, and then it broke like about a month and a half ago. And I legit. I'm like, oh my god, my precious angel just died. I have to go to GameStop and go buy a new one. And I just went there, bought 150 ones, but I will never play on a default controller again. I like the sensitivity upgrade. I like the hair trigger, trigger options. You set your Elite controller to a certain notion, and then you pick up a default, it feels broken. Like
it just feels like it just feels broken. It's like I have to play on that. I have to play on that customization mode. Okay, I'm a man. Madonna Saigon.
Yo.
Madonna Saigon, I'm sorry. Do you have an Elite controller now?
Not yet, I'm not gonna lie. They've been really hard to get out here in London and stuff. Once they come in, they just go.
Yo, those things get sold out.
What about Amazon? Oh, okay, all right. Because here's the thing. Even with me, I do 99% of my gaming on the Xbox and Sony's the PS4. It was just for exclusives. So if Sony came out with an Elite PlayStation 4 controller, I probably wouldn't buy it because I don't game with that platform enough. You understand what I'm saying? It probably was the same with you this generation. Mostly exclusives on the Xbox One and on your multiplats on the PS4. You did more majority of your gaming on the PlayStation 4. Also, so like I said, but trust me, but once you do go back, like maybe you do get one, there's no going back though. Like you know what I mean? Like like there's because don't get me wrong, I like us gamers. We like gadgets. We like the body things, and even if we buy all these controllers, the colors. We like to, even though we don't get company anymore because online. I don't know. Last time I saw them, I was playing a fucking video game. But we set this shit up like we're expecting the president to come over just for us to look at it. But I don't buy those controls anymore. Even though I like the way they look, I don't buy them anymore because of the quote unquote the elite controller. That's what I was saying for their Scorpio. I mean, maybe because I was thinking like maybe the elite controller should be standard inside the box. Like, goddamn, I would pay whatever. You know what I mean?
Is that how good it is?
Yeah, bro. There's no going back. I'm not just saying that to be a fucking fanboy. There's no going back. Like, to me, it's the weight. You know what I mean? I'm not even big into shooters. It just feel like you got something in your hand that feels solid. You know what I mean? At the end of the day. Not saying that the Xbox One controller feels bad, but nah, it's like there's no going back. Like, the fuck? Like, nah.
I have to get me one of those, man. I have to get me one of those.
You know what I mean? Especially if you say you're going to come over to the dark side. You know what I mean? But
well, one thing, do you guys think we'll see, what's the dude that owns Facebook, Mark, whatever his name is?
Zuckerberg.
Yeah, you think he'll come out on the key conference for Microsoft and talk about?
That would be epic. Listen, being that you said that, now there is not even a rumor. It's a fact. Companies making a VR game for the Microsoft platform. It's been out already, and they supposed to show it this year at E3. So if they're going to show this VR game at E3, demo it or whatever the fuck the case may be, they must going to show the fucking Scorpio.
Yeah,
that is a point. That is a point.
I just know there's going to be a
unless it's part of Microsoft Windows game.
But even if it's a part of whatever the fuck, they're making this game for the Xbox One, well, for Microsoft Xbox. You know what I mean? So again, for their console, so they're gonna have to fucking show the Scorpio, whatever the fuck it is. Like, this fucking E3 is really fucking, like, I'm excited now. Like, oh my god, I like when the big three take the stage, even though I don't fuck with Nintendo. But they take to the stage, and what was it, E3 2005? Where you had the PS3, you had the 360. I don't think Nintendo showed. Did they show the Wii? But even if they didn't,
no, it was 2006. No. They showed the Wii. No, 2000. It was TGS.
Okay, but whatever. But I like when to me those are the best E3s when you got them taking up stage and they're showing their fucking hardware.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
But Microsoft's in second place, man. They are fighting and they're gonna show their ass in this E3, man.
What Microsoft need to do is they need to learn from what they did last year and go last. They need to stop going before Sony, man, because Sony always watch what they do and counter. They need to go last this time, man.
I don't think they have a choice.
Well,
they don't have they're gonna come out. I mean, they're gonna have the best conference. Just
remember, one of 360's success was they went first. It launched in 2005, a year before.
No, we're talking about the showing.
Right.
Oh, the showing?
About the showing. The E3 show. Here's the thing. Here's the thing. Nintendo goes last, right?
Yeah.
Right.
Nintendo always goes because of, I guess, is traditionally the new guy go first. So if another company comes in that makes consoles, besides, say, if Apple makes a fucking home console, they will be first. Microsoft will be second. Sony will be third, and Nintendo will be last. They don't have a choice. They have to stick to their regular.
The older one.
Oh man, that's fucked up.
That's why Nintendo's in last. Nintendo shows this year last. Then which they're fucking making a fucking, I don't know what the fuck Nintendo.
Yeah, they are on crack.
Let's talk about Nintendo. Let's talk about it right now. And it's, bro, it's sad to say. The reason why I say it's sad to say, even with any fucking company, like, to me, when you don't, when you stop competing, even our Watcher said this shit himself. He said that Nintendo doesn't do well at competing. And if you look at, like I say, men lie, women lie, numbers don't lie. Going from their numbers from their in NES to the Super NES, like, their numbers, the install base went down. Should the Wii U sold less than the GameCube? But I said that to say this, but the only, like, with the Wii, that was a big commercial success because that was bought by not just the casual, the non-gamers.
It was a fad.
Yeah, you understand what I'm saying? So here's the thing: the biggest form of advertising in the world right now is YouTubers, the actual regular Joe Smo, me, you, whoever, and they don't have really a presence on YouTube. Why? Because You have to go through a fucking song and a dance to put gameplay on your channel. They don't
You got
allow
Dr.
fucking
Trey.
streaming. You know what I mean? So they don't have a presence really in the internet world. You know what I mean? So and to me they just don't get it. But you guys can add what you want or your own thoughts of that. But
Yeah, it's true. It's true. It's like Nintendo and their whole partnership thing seems very draconian. There's no there's no point having the gaming cops when you have like Microsoft setting good examples by sending, Major Nelson to Boogie's actual house. Do you know what I'm saying? It's like
mhm.
Nintendo need to be looking at this stuff and thinking, yo, we need to capitalize on this stuff. Like I'm not sure if you guys have heard of a YouTuber called Lamar Wilson. He's quite big and
Yeah,
stuff
yeah,
like
yeah,
that.
the black guy, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, yeah,
Lamar.
yeah, yeah.
I see
He's
who
like
he is.
literally the black Super Mario. That nigga
Mhm.
always making some kind of noise, but you know what I'm saying? Microsoft, they sent him the Quantum Break Xbox for a giveaway. Do you know what I'm saying? And that's excellent promotion, like what you were saying. So, well, Nintendo, that just shows their whole lack of being in touch with the times. Do you know what I'm saying? I think they need a couple of younger executives in there just to be able to show them what's going on. Because one of the things that was really good about the PlayStation 4 is the whole share button, the way they like built it into the console.
That
It
was
showed that
ridiculous.
there was really watching what's going on in the whole internet and the whole technology space, that streaming and Twitch was getting big and all that stuff. I don't know where they was going without having YouTube built in on
Yeah,
day one as
I think
well.
they got some money from Ustream to partner with them day one.
Oh, well, you know what I'm saying? They really dropped the ball there because when Microsoft dropped, because that's one of the things that made me start like dropping more videos. The fact that Microsoft had that YouTube thing built into the Xbox. Do you know
Yeah,
what I'm
straight to
saying?
YouTube. That was slick.
Do you know what I'm saying? So, as long as that's what I'm saying, like, that's one of the things I'm really going to be watching for with these newer consoles as well, to see how they've stepped out. You know what I'm saying? How they've just stepped the whole technology and streaming integration up as well. And Nintendo, they better be paying attention to this as well,
I
man.
don't think they
Because
are.
I don't have confidence in them jumping. I mean, hell, they get a heart attack if somebody just does a let's play on YouTube.
Well,
They catch a heart attack.
I think Nintendo needs to get with the times, because if they don't, then they're just gonna fade away, because if they don't evolve, then you're just gonna be stuck there.
yeah, yeah,
You know what, bro? I remember me going back and forth with the guys on BGST, and I said, Nintendo's been in business over 100 years, and just traditionally, a lot of people don't know this. Just the Wii and the Wii U were not like you know, pushing forward
Technologically
tech.
advanced.
Yeah, but the other consoles, the GameCube was more powerful than the PS2.
Yeah.
And believe it or not, the Nintendo 64 was more powerful than the PS1. Just the fact that they stayed with cartridges was
mm,
fucked them over. You know what I mean, Sony went with the CD-ROM thing. But I mean, Nintendo's always pushed the hardware. They just stopped doing that with the quote unquote with the Wii and the Wii U. But now it's not so much that Nintendo policies. You understand what I'm saying?
mm.
They're just. I remember we were just talking about this off the air, and I said, he said, I used to say, reason I bother NX, they had to have third party support, they had to have this. But you know what? If I gotta have a list of demands of something for you to have for me to buy your fucking console, I'm not gonna buy. You know what I mean? Like I shouldn't
Yeah,
even have to debate you guys to have like the basic shit. Now, what I told you is I'm not one to just go around hating on shit because you know what I mean. I bought the Wii U. Like you know what I mean. When I first started doing YouTube, for those who know, I wasn't so much Xbox Sony thing. It was when I came to YouTube, it was more of Xbox and Sony a little bit together, bashing on fucking Nintendo. So, but it blew my fucking mind that it was grown ass men that gamed on the Wii. I mean, that was their preferred console of choice. Anything else was secondary. You know what I mean?
yeah,
That was their number one. Like, don't get me wrong. Like, I'm an Xbox dude. The PlayStation is my secondary console. You know what I mean?
yeah,
The fucking Wii was their fucking primary console. Like, what the fuck?
yeah.
Yeah.
That
It blew
doesn't
my
make sense
fucking
to me.
mind. Then I find this motherfucker, what's his name? Dr. Loose Tooth 81. He motherfucking doing Wii dances and shit,
Dr.
break
Loose
dancing on my
Tooth.
fucking Wii. It blew my fucking mind. I'm like, yo, and if you
Yeah,
ever talk to these jokers in the
Yo,
Skype
last
call,
last gen was crazy.
listen.
These guys thought the Wii was the winner of last gen. I'm like,
Yeah,
man,
yeah, but here's the thing.
I'm not
Again,
even having this conversation.
listen. What you see right here, this is called NXTGEN720. This is the character, okay? All right, now you do see some of myself, Zaire, within my character, but this is a character I do here for shits and giggle. Those fucking characters, Nintendo guys on YouTube, they're real life characters. It is not fucking with what they are. Like, trust me, these motherfuckers are weird, bro.
Yeah,
You know what
now
I
when you're
mean?
seeing people do shit like Operation Platinum and stuff like that, that is a little bit over the top. And that Wii dance was insane. Like you couldn't do that in a
No,
club
it was
without
the
getting
thing, bro.
shot.
This is wrong, and again, not to talk about the dude or anything, but even though he's not a man of his word, 'cause I mean, they got that's why some of these YouTubers are fuck that only fuck. Well, he bet me $50 that the Wii U would sell 10 million consoles within the first year, and then he tried to play me in eShop money. Like what the fuck? Like you know what I mean? Like this motherfucker. But let me know. Let me know about this character here. He's shooting his videos with a PlayStation 2 iToy, and he has a twin bed in the background. Like we talking about a man in his 30s, you know, his sex life is in the basement. What grown man sleeps in a twin bed? A twin bed, bro? Twin? Bruh.
Mm-mm-mm.
You know what I mean? So let's let me know what the character that dude right there, Dr. Loose 281. But anyway, as I was saying, y'all, this is real shit right here. But look, bear with me though. But anyway, as I was saying, you know what I mean? That I don't know. But like I said, when I got on the Wii U, it felt like I was taking a step back because it couldn't do the basic shit that I was used to doing on my OG Xbox.
Yeah.
You know, voice chat mandatory for every online game. You know what I mean? Game
Mhm.
invites mandatory for everything. I mean, like, what the fuck was this? Like, you know what I mean? They had games that were online, but there was no voice chat. I couldn't send game invites. Like, what the fuck? Like, you know what I mean? Like, oh my god, you know what I mean? And like I said again, if I had to have a list of stuff together that for me to buy your console, you know, it's a sad thing. And I thought maybe they might get it together, but they're taking one goddamn game to E3. One
Yeah, that
goddamn game,
it just shows that they're not in tune with the times and stuff like that.
bro,
Or unless it could be a surprise and stuff, you know.
bro,
We don't know what could happen.
bro. Listen, we know more about the Neo and the Scorpio and the Xbox Slim than we know about the NX. This console, they take it out of their own mouth.
And
They
those are just
announced on
rumors.
Twitter that they're releasing their console in March 2017. So we know the Nintendo NX is a real set console. It's coming out in March of 2017, right? It's coming out, according to Nintendo. And
Hmm.
we don't know. E3 is the biggest fucking stage, bro. They should be fucking. Nintendo act like they're in the lead. They're leading the generation in the console rate, the war, or whatever the fuck. They should be
Mhm.
fucking posting this shit all over the world. YouTube talking about the NX, what it can do. You understand what I'm saying? You're gonna mix the biggest fucking show of the year and not bring your console to there? Like
Well,
that's
maybe
crazy.
if they're only bringing one game to the E3, maybe that means the rest of their conference will be about the console. Hopefully.
Uh,
But no, that's
I don't
it.
know.
They said
They
there'll be
said
no
they're
mention
not.
of the
Yeah.
NX. They said there will be no mention of the fucking NX. That's it. And I don't even know they're having a show. They might just be. I don't even know they're having a fucking the direct or anything. They
No,
just
they're doing that treehouse thing that online that you just watch it over a stream or whatever on YouTube.
yeah. They said the only game they're gonna have there for playing for show is fucking Zelda U.
They
You
have
know what I mean?
turned into the lamest company in the world. That is just lame.
Yo, it's so bad to say. I can see no even though my Xbox do, but if Microsoft will go away, I can see me just gaming on the PlayStation and being happy, right?
Yeah.
But if I only had to play on the Nintendo platform, I would stop gaming.
It's like Marge Simpson is running Nintendo over there. She don't know what the fuck is going on. It's like some 50-year-old woman is running that
It's going for
company.
menopause.
Yes.
You know what, bro? Did you hear what I said? I like games. Could you imagine not being a gamer? I think I'm gonna play games as long as I live. Don't get me wrong. As I've got old, I don't have the same time to dedicate to gaming like I used to. You know what I mean? I got shit going, I
Yeah, I
got real
feel
life
you.
shit going on. You know, so I don't get to sit and rock out my couch out 5 hours a day like I used to do. I can't do that anymore. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
Well,
But I like gaming. I like games. If I only was able to play on the Nintendo console, I will stop gaming. I'm just being real. Like that'd be one hobby that's gone. I would rather fucking play ID Declare War or backgammon in the fucking Windows 10 solitary or Windows. You know, it's a
Minesweeper.
Minesweeper or some shit. Fucking, I'm just being honest. I'm not trolling. It's the God's honest truth. I would stop being a gamer. You know what I mean? I'm not Mario and all that shit's cool, but I'm not. If you play one Mario, you play them all. You
Yeah.
know, just being honest. I mean, I'm trying to save this funky bitch from the fucking the Bowser. You done played one, you played them all, you know? I'm not
Yeah.
going out there midnight fucking standing in line for a fucking Mario game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mario! And like, nah, man. Like, nah. I know people get on Microsoft ass about them having the same goddamn franchises, but think about Nintendo. Like, you know what I mean? This company, with the NES came out in, what, 86, 87?
Yeah.
right.
You know, we should, like, come on, man. You
Yeah,
to me,
but their first parties are still I mean, they
To
still
who?
play well. They still play well. There's
To
no glitches,
who?
no bugs.
Man,
People
everything.
can be.
Listen,
I
listen.
will say this. I agree with him. The philosophy of what Nintendo does is
Yeah,
on point. They
definitely.
don't. Their games you never hear of a Nintendo game having to get huge updates, broken. You don't
But
hear that.
you know what,
They
bro?
will
From
not
Skyward
release
Sword.
poorly developed games.
You know what,
Right.
yo?
It may
You know
take
what?
them 10 years, but when it does come out, it
It's
is.
perfect.
I just wish
Okay.
other
I'm glad you
developers
said
had
that.
that philosophy.
No,
I
no,
wish they
no,
had
no,
that
no.
philosophy.
I say fuck that philosophy. You know why? Because they dare to be great with their games. They give you basic shit, so you don't
Mhm.
need a fucking update. They're not ambitious. They fucking characters still don't fucking talk. Right now, Zelda should be looking like fucking Witcher 3. You know what I mean? It should be looking like The Witcher 3 in terms of content and the way the character has evolved. They got fucking Link looking like fucking Lisa Simpson. Like, what the fuck, bro? Come on, listen, man. I say the things that need to be said that people scared to be said, man. Listen, like I mean, you people say for us games because their games dare to be great. It's the same tic tac toe shit, bro. Tell me, listen. If you play, honest to God, that's true. If you play one Mario game, basically, at the 3D Super Mario World
Yeah, the
3D,
new
or
Super Mario
Super Mario
Brothers.
3, I'm
Yeah.
sorry, Super Mario 3, for the Super NES or whatever fuck, Mario's World, you play them all. I don't give a fuck how much you put clouds on this backboard, you put the water on this fucking board, it's the same fucking game.
One
That's
Mario to rule them all.
it's
Yeah.
the same fucking game,
But then
bro.
we can. I mean, unless developers, get their foot out their ass and start making innovative stuff. I mean, we see the same. We're fatigued with everything. I mean, this is probably one of the weakest times in gaming I remember. You
I
know
have
what I
to
mean?
say that's the reason why the rise of indies started happening.
That's true.
Right.
It's a direct reflection of what the big developers, and that's why a lot of developers are leaving big studios and trying to open up their own stuff, doing Kickstarter. Because the creativity, if it doesn't make dollar, it don't make sense to a corporate, whatever you want to call
Right.
him,
Yeah,
guy who
like
I
graduated
wouldn't
from
mind.
Activision.
Ivy League school.
Bro, I would be happy if I got a Nintendo game and needed an update digitally. I mean, it's connected to online. Like, come on, you look at Mario.
That means it's
Listen,
connected online.
listen, you look at Mario. That screams online fucking multiplayer co-op.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
true.
it
I
does.
agree with
Like,
that. I do
can
agree.
you guys imagine if they would have let YouTubers play Mario Maker on YouTube? That shit would have blew the fuck up. It
Yep.
would have been crazy.
Yeah.
Bro,
Mario
and
Maker.
again, and like, you're right. That could have been their own Minecraft. You understand
Right.
what I'm saying? That could have
Exactly.
been their own Minecraft. But
That would have got the
Nintendo
heads turning.
doesn't get it. That's the reason why you said about their iconic i franchises and stuff. That's why they don't hold as much weight with the younger audience. Like I said, because Nintendo is still looking at that 8, 9-year-old boy, which
Yeah,
only get
that's
games for
true.
their birthday and for Christmas. It's adults that buy games all year long. I
Yeah,
have
they don't
kids.
care
That's
about
true.
us no more.
I get games. You get what you want for your birthday. This thing, just happen to be a game. But I remember when I was young, I got games for my birthday and I got games for Christmas. And
Yeah.
whatever the case
Yep.
may be. That's it. I didn't get games every goddamn Tuesday. A game. No, I didn't. I saved
You
my
get
little
like three
allowance.
games a year.
Yeah, 4 or 5 of them lucky. You know what I mean? If I'm
Right.
lucky. But I'm just saying at the end of the day, like that's the fucking problem with Nintendo. People say, you know what? You get a Nintendo game, it's guaranteed to work, ain't bugs, just that, because they're doing the same fucking binary code, the same two-step. You got your drunk ass uncle in the back of the cookout smoking, do that same two-step every song. That's fucking Nintendo, bro. That's
Uh,
fucking Nintendo.
but
And
you
there's
know
some
what
people gonna be
saves
pissed
them? You
off
know
at
what
that, but
saves
it's the
them is
God's honest truth,
nostalgia.
man.
That's what saves it. It's nostalgia. That's what saves
It's,
it.
it's not saving it though. They're
For
fucking the
for a lot
Wii
of
U.
people, it does. For a lot of
Who you
people.
people are not buying any fucking
I would
console.
say, yeah, we use so terribly. It's
Yeah.
just, yeah.
It's not
I'm saying
working.
right now, Nintendo's really handhelds at this
Yeah.
point.
It's not working. It may to a small demographic that may but they're not doing the majority of their gaming on the Wii U. No
No.
one just has a Wii U. You have another console, whether it be Sony or Xbox or whatever.
Yeah.
If you only had, here's the problem. If you only had, you could be a Nintendo fan all you want, but if you only had $400 and you only could afford one console, you're not going to buy a Nintendo platform. Give a fuck what you say. You're
Yeah,
gonna
you
No.
either
can't.
get you a
You can't.
PlayStation or an Xbox One because you get your multiplayer there. You can play online. You can do everything that you want. Okay.
Now, the only way Nintendo would win and kill the game if they go mobile big time.
That
You know what I
still
mean?
wouldn't work, bro.
You
It
don't think
doesn't
so?
matter.
You
You
don't
need
think so?
third-party support.
Well, that too, but I'm
Multi-platform
saying
games.
for Mario,
I
for
would say
Pokemon,
for money, for finance purposes,
yeah,
that
Bro,
would help them
I
out.
don't give a fuck about
But
their
not
phone.
for a console.
I don't give a fuck about
Yeah.
I don't care about their what's in their pockets. I'm talking about for the gamer.
Yeah.
Mario, bro. I'm not breaking my leg to go play no fucking Mario game, bro. I don't give a fuck about Mario. It's cool. That's not what they, bro. You need more than fucking Mario.
that's
I
true.
remember me going back with these fucking Wii U weirdos and shit. But wait till
Mhm.
Mario Kart drop. That sold 900 million copies on the Wii. I told these same motherfuckers, right? You had
Right.
Mario Kart and Smash Brothers on the GameCube, and since because the system still ended up in last place, you need more than that. And Nintendo, they don't get it. We like
Yeah,
to be
like
online. They don't have a presence in this. We live in an online world, bro. You
like
don't see. Yeah,
I
go.
remember they had Eternal Darkness for the GameCube. That
That was
game was
my
fucking.
shit.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You
that
know what
was
I mean?
dope.
How come they can't bring that back? You know what I mean? How, that was one of the almost then Resident Evil 4. Those type of games that keep the adult gamer. Because I mean, we didn't stay kids. We grew up, so we
Yeah.
need some of the games to grow up as well.
The problem is they panicked with GameCube. When GameCube first come out, Nintendo Miyamoto said that GameCube's so popular, they're not sure they're gonna even be able to manufacture enough consoles to meet demand.
Yeah.
5 years
Yeah.
later, that shit only sold like 21 million.
You know what happened?
So Nintendo
You
went
know?
into panic mode. They're like, "Oh shit! Like this
The
thing's
customer
gonna
doesn't
do
want
a
hardware.
goddamn thing."
They want innovation. They don't want hardware. We
And
give
it
them.
was also a purple box. That shit looked like a easy bake
They
oven.
had a couple colors. They had
Yo,
purple.
for
They
real,
had
man.
black.
That
I had
shit,
the
you ever
black
seen
one.
it? Oh,
Yeah, I
man.
had a black one. I had a
Yeah.
purple.
Oh, I
black.
had the original purple one from launch. I'm like, man, this shit look like
I,
an easy
had, I,
bake
had a,
oven.
I didn't get
Fuck.
mine at launch. I got mine like a year later or 2 years
Mm,
later. I had the black one, but Eternal Darkness was my shit. But
mm.
those games like that are few and far in between. Like
Like when the
Nintendo,
like when
they had what's that Fatal Frame, right?
Fatal.
Re- no Eternal
It's a
Darkness.
cool franchise, but it only released in Japan. It didn't come out over
Mhm.
here. See, the problem is with Nintendo, the main issue is that Nintendo of Japan makes the decisions for Nintendo of America and Nintendo of Europe.
Yeah.
They're
Yeah.
three different
Yeah,
entirely markets, okay? What's
right.
cool for Japan is not cool for over here in America. You understand what I'm saying? Nintendo is still focused more or less on a Western, Japan first and then everywhere else second. It doesn't work like that. All
Yeah,
of their exclusives released first in Japan. Dragon Quest and all those games that came out over Japan, they didn't even come out over here. Your competition, there's no region lock, right? You can get games, whatever fuck, but you can't do that with the Nintendo. Like they just don't fucking get it, man. I don't know, man. I don't have any faith in that company whatsoever. None whatsoever, man. None. Fuck that NX. I ain't buying that shit, man. I know I'm a YouTube content creator, but they got to be doing some it just got to listen. If they get the basic shit, you know what I mean. If I can live stream on Twitch, you know what I mean. If they have third party support, they have the basic online voice chat and game invites. Then I may buy one. If not, no, I'm not buying that shit, bro. I tell you right now, I'm not. I can't fuck with it, man. I'm
I'm gonna be
sorry.
honest. Xbox kind of shaded my opinion towards when I first got my Wii. I was like, man, there's no achievements. Oh
The
man,
yeah, achievements. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, come on,
That's
man.
another thing about Nintendo. They don't admit that other people did something better, and then they try to
Yeah.
copy it. Like
Yeah.
Sony
right.
copies. They go and
Yeah,
they copy. They see something good, we copying that shit. You
fuck
know what I'm
that.
saying? They have no issues with taking somebody else's idea and try to make it look like their own. Nintendo won't
Mm.
do that. They won't. They won't. They won't. They look at it like if it's an
They'll
insult.
let Microsoft
Like,
and Sony talk to the butt
achievements. We're not doing
for their
that.
ideas, and then that's it. Oh, we
Yeah.
Yeah, it
You
was
know what I'm
because
saying?
and the thing is, I didn't notice how important achievements and trophies were until I got my Wii U because it's like I got Bayonetta 2 and I was playing. They've got you when you buy Bayonetta 2, you get the first one for free
Yeah.
as well. So I
Yeah.
thought, you know what? Because I haven't played the first one in a while, let me play through it again on the Wii U. And I was playing it, and I was going through all the levels, and I wasn't getting any achievements. And I was like, what's the point? I know the story already. I might as well just
Yep.
put Bayonetta 2 on. It just felt like there was no point to doing it, if you know what I mean. So I was just like, fuck this, and turning it off. And I know, even though the gameplay was still kind of cool and stuff, it was just like, there was no reward to it. So, yeah, like Nintendo, even if they make it star points and you collect stars or coins or something, they should just, do you know what I'm saying? They should just throw something in there.
It give you coins and shit. Everything like that. That'd be dope. That'd be original. You get a
Yeah,
fucking coin or a star and you lock something. You get
yeah,
a total number of stars or coins. I mean, whatever the fucking case may be. But Nintendo has to embrace this online world that we're living in, man. Whether they
Yeah.
like it or not, you know what I mean? Nintendo, let the parents at home be the parents. Let me worry about who my kids talk to, interact with. That's our job at home, not your fucking job. You know what I mean? And I
And
remember
put some black people in your games, god damn it. Jeez.
that too. But you remember what happened was with the kid, they had the online shit. It was crazy. They had the online on their handheld was better than the fucking Wii. And it was some kid, guy that used the 3DS to get in contact with some kid or some shit on the 3DS, and Nintendo closed all that shit down. Wasn't no more communicating online with the 3D. It was like 3 years ago. I remember Shoki and them all bugging out about this shit. Like, they took all that shit away. I think he lowered the kid on a plane from California to Florida, some wild shit like that.
Wow.
And he used the handheld to do so. You know what I mean? And when those 3DS chat rooms and Nintendo panicked and locked all that shit down, wasn't no more of that shit.
Well, maybe it was just that the boy was just retarded, because you hear about kids on the Xbox and they do seem to do
It happens
fine.
on both platforms, though. It happens. I mean, you got pedophiles everywhere you go, but that's like I said. It comes let the parents put. There's all types of restrictions and blocks on the Xbox One. You know what I mean? And it pushes.
Yeah, that should be the responsibility of the user. The adult should manage that.
I mean,
because imagine you're an adult and you're on the console and there are no kids and you're getting treated like one. You're like, what the fuck is this?
Yeah, there's no party chat.
User 559932611 wants to
there's
be your friend. Like, who the fuck?
Yeah, that's what. Yeah, they need to stop that as well with that friend code bullshit and shit. They need to really cut that shit out.
Did they still use that? Did they use that on the Wii U?
No, not on the Wii U. Not on the Wii U. Not on the Wii U.
Still, like, it was just basic, bro. This shit was like a you got mail. That was some old school shit, mano a mano. You know what I mean? There were no party chats and none of that shit. Like, shit was just fucked up. Shit was just lame as fuck, man. I can't rock out with them. But anyway, fuck Nintendo. We're gonna get them off as enough stuff. We get the hell out of here. So going across the board, starting with you, Medallion and Saigon. Pro Scorpion, Pro Neo, day one purchase for you.
Yeah. Definitely a day one purchase for me with the Scorpio. I'm gonna give the Neo a slight side eye until we see the results of the Ghostbusters first week's box office.
Oh, my man is hurt, man. He's like, damn.
Yeah, man.
Got him.
Get that man around the floor, man.
Hell yeah.
And it don't look good. You inboxed me that shit too. You must really feel hard about that shit. You hit me on Facebook about that shit. But man, fuck Sony. Fuck the Ghostbusters.
Yeah, that's right. So, the MVP of Sony has gone, man. I was gonna give the guys like an inside look at the London studio as well. Hell no, son. You guys are not getting that video. Yeah.
You'll be back.
You'll be back. Okay.
Once they announce the new getaway, you'll be like, all right, I'm back.
God, that's enough. You know what? I wish. Those games, like, to me, I like. Like the Getaway, which would be dope. To me, that could be like a rival to like Grand Theft Auto or Sony.
If they bring back. Did you see that game that they used to have before that was going to come out on PlayStation 3? 8 days.
8 days, man.
Yeah.
Yes, I knew you were going to say that.
Yeah.
But no, we didn't actually see any gameplay. It was all CGI. But take it. But take it. You want it? Yeah, it was dope. The 8 days. Who was Ubisoft, man? It wasn't it?
Oh, no. It was Sony. It was by the Getaway team as well.
By the Getaway team, yeah.
Oh, yeah, that shit did look epic.
Yeah, they could do that now with the PlayStation 4, do you know what I'm saying?
We can finally get those graphics that they showed us in E3 2005 with the PlayStation 4. So crazy as hell.
That fire looked so real.
Hey, my man said, you got to get 2 jobs, but none of that shit's real. They showed. That's like, Sony, that's one thing I give Sony credit for. I give them they presentations. That should be over the top. Maybe because they're into movies and shit. They do have a great presentation. Some of us still sand on the goddamn beach, but that shit they showed at E3 2005. When none of that shit real. That's
do you remember Killzone 2?
Yeah,
fucking hell.
You remember that's when they had the fucking
that Killzone 2 display.
Yeah, that shit was the kills. All that shit was fake.
I ain't gonna lie, I almost fainted. I'm like,
real talk,
man. I was like,
I literally, my jaw dropped.
Like, do you see that shit? Like, oh my god, that shit was epic. But when it came out,
wasn't even close.
That wasn't even real. That shit was a supercomputer, some shit. Like, what the fuck? Power cell.
I wonder what video card they use for that motherfucker.
I don't know. But you know what it is though? Also too, that was the first time us gamers seeing HD graphics also.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Yeah,
So,
yeah,
you
yeah,
know,
yeah, yeah,
so
yeah,
that's
yeah.
what really, really wow. We probably looking down and shit probably looks like shit, but
Yeah.
first time we seen HD graphics and we were like blown away by that shit. You know what I mean? That's what
Mm.
I'm hoping with this Scorpio and with this Neo that I get that old shit moment. You know what I mean? Because I really hasn't
Yeah.
been any old shit moments this generation because of the fucking cross developing all the remasters and all that shit. Like
Yeah.
that needs to stop.
Rise look okay. Rise didn't look
Oh yeah,
bad.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah,
Right.
yeah.
Right.
Rise was dope, actually.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Rise
Rise was
got me.
dope.
I mean, it was a very actually I beat Rise. It was a very repetitive game. If they let you have changed your weapon or something, like get some fire or some whip or something else instead of the
Yeah.
same fucking short and shield throughout the whole game, I think that's what really fucked it up. You know what I mean? I like the story. It was like the gods playing the game was happy, wasn't really happy, but Rise
Yeah.
graphically was like fucking up. That's all I was playing was Rise and Killer Instinct. You know, in 2K, and the first time I seen 2K14, I was like, "Oh shit! Oh my god!"
Yeah, yeah,
Do
yeah.
you
That
guys
shit was
think with
crazy.
the Xbox Scorpio and the PS4 Neo, we'll see cross-platform play with more developers on board?
That's a good question. You know, I mean, imagine being able to buy one Mortal Kombat and be able to play with your friends on the PlayStation 4 side. That I think that would be dope. Like, you know what I mean? I hope that gaming is taken in the future. I think that's dope shit right there. Just buy one NBA 2K and I get to play against you Sony dudes. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
But I see. Here's the thing. I don't know how you're going to be able to keep up with on the Sony side because now you have the Xbox Scorpio is 6 teraflops plus, and the Neo is only 4. Oh shit, the gloves is off, man.
Ooh.
Yeah, I mean, it's like no, but that to me, I would hope in the perfect world that would be the future of gaming that we
The
just buy
crossplay
one
that would
game
be nice.
and get to play against just one open board, get to play against each other. I think nothing for the gaming community that would bring us together closer. It won't be too many console wars or whatever. You understand what I'm saying? It may
Yeah.
hurt their sales. So I don't think
Yeah, I
they
was
do
gonna
that.
say the
It'll
console
hurt their
wars
sales.
sell these consoles, man.
It'll hurt their sales because you don't have to, basically you wouldn't have to buy a PS4. You wouldn't have to buy, you can buy one console, or even the third party developers. You hurt themselves.
Yeah.
I buy 2 copies of NBA 2K14, whatever 2K.
That's true, because a lot of people do buy two
Mm,
copies
Yeah, for both
yeah.
because of the two
platforms.
communities.
So
Now you only have to buy
I
one.
don't think they do that shit. You know what I
So
mean?
that's a hard dynamic.
Well, I
Yeah.
mean, PC and Sony and PC and Xbox is already happening, so it's already in the door.
Yeah, but
But
with
again,
PC and Sony, with PC and console, that's kind of okay. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
yeah, that's two. Again, those are two different markets, two different crowds.
Yeah.
I think what was it, Rocket League? They said they're already able to do cross-platform play. They already figured it out.
Oh, between PC and well, I know they do it. They could do it between PC and PS4 and
It's
Xbox
kind of
and
hard.
PC,
This is another service.
but they can't do it between Xbox and PS4 only because the companies won't allow it. Or
Well,
Sony,
Microsoft said they're on
Sony
board.
won't allow it.
It's up to Sony now to get on board. But
Yeah,
again,
So
that Microsoft is not in competition with
no.
with PC.
I think
Sony's not
Microsoft
either.
is at the point where they just want almost your toaster to play their games.
Uh,
Like, oh,
uh,
yeah, I think they'd be like, oh, you got a toaster? Play our shit. Play Halo on
you
that
know what it is
motherfucker.
with Microsoft?
You
And I'm
got
gonna
new
be honest.
sneakers? Play Halo on that shit.
What it is that they want and they're businessmen. They
Yeah.
want their software on many devices as possible. That's how they make their money.
right,
It's,
I'm right.
they're about $1 first, man. But Porter Rob, before we get out of here, day one purchase for you of these new consoles, or are you gonna wait?
Oh, I don't know yet. I might wait. I don't know. I have to see. Because sometimes I'm an impulse buyer. I like graphics.
Charlie,
If I see God of War Valhalla on some Neo shit, I'm going to text you. I'll be like, yo, Zaire, I'm on my way. Getting these.
We're going for all the exclusives they're gonna show are gonna be in Neo mode.
Yeah, I know. I'm going to be like,
Yeah, hell yeah.
I think so. I won't
That's
be able to,
gonna be-
yeah. I'll probably get day
One more last thing. You guys know about the little Sony experience and all these movie theaters and shit?
Yeah,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah, they could eat a dick with that.
I want Microsoft to do something like that.
Yeah.
See, if it was a weekend, I would have went to one, but the closest one is like 2 hours away.
Yeah, and I
I'm
would
not
watch
doing that.
85 minutes of fucking indie games.
Yeah, and then it's at 9 o'clock.
That's what I was
at
about
night.
to say. Last time they didn't show anyone shit. Do you know what I'm saying? Nobody wants that crap No Man's Sky. Do you know what I'm saying? So
Yeah, I'm not
stop
with
trying
that
to
shit
sell
either.
us that shit.
Yeah, that No
You know what
Man's
I'm saying?
Sky is too busy in labor right now.
And got delayed again, so.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's probably getting delayed till they think somebody cares about that. Never. So
Yeah, I'm not interested in that game whatsoever
Fuck that,
at
man.
all. But all day for you, The Xbox Scorpio and Neo, day one purchases, or are you gonna wait?
I'm gonna get it.
Huh?
Getting them both.
Day one?
Yep.
All right.
Damn.
Okay. All right. T Reaper, T Sweaty Balls Reaper. Uh, is the Neo and Scorpio day one purchase for you, or are you just staying Xbox?
Scorpio, yes. The Neo might just go straight in my trash can, so I don't want it.
Oh shit! This motherfucker smoking
You
like a
know,
true
it's a
fan,
high five, man.
like the true Sweaty Ball Reaper that he is. All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for getting together with me, joining us live. We had about 106 people in rocking out with us live. Just a little mid, I won't even call it a podcast. It's a conversation. So I might do. I know I may make this thing. Just get random people and talk about the hottest topics of what's going on in gaming. You know what I mean? Look out for the debate Sunday. I'm sorry, Saturday. Barry keep running, pushing it back a day for the debate. J Centuries. Look out for that Saturday. And also, if you haven't
Oh,
checked
I'm
out
looking
Xbox
forward to
Peace
that.
Fire, check that out. And yeah, thank you. Subscribe to them. Get everybody's link to their channel. Subscribe to these guys, right? Porter Rock still haven't made his channel yet. You need to get fucking get to work, bro. But we out here. Thank you for rocking out with us,
All right,
man.
brother.